Jamaica have enough artists. And them a come from before all minute band. But if you know the music is a very invigorating thing. If you know the music. If you know, say, you did have ska, you did have reggae, you did have dancehall, you did have dub, you did have rocksteady, mentor. All of these things make up Jamaican music. And now the youth, them just gone. Gone. You know, it's like when a man tell you to go suck your mother. It's not like him talk about breastfeed. It's not like breastfeeding him talk about. Because everybody do that. See, them are talking a very derogative way. Not about your mother, but about you. And that is the prevailing culture now. We take over the place. And it's in the music. That even if them draw back, we not bow. That's what I say. That's what I say continuously. And we say it forever and ever. Good night, good night, good night again. We say, next Wednesday night, look here, man. All the place hot, you know. The rain still a fall, you know. There's a lot of things that the rain a fall, you know. It's a bake business and fry up business that go on. The sun hot, Rasta. We have the sun so hot, you can't imagine the father. And in between that, the rain still a tear down the place. I don't know which part you there, you know, but which part be there. Every day, I tell a man that the other day, you know, and go like a joke me I make, you know. Every day rainfall, you know. Every day rainfall. I saw the rain a fall. I saw the sun a get hot. Believe you me. Anyway, hope you stay safe in your area. And I say, remember, you know, water in a them time, yeah, very important. The water thing will make you want peace enough, you know, but you want to know. I better you do that than get dehydrated. Yeah, man. Sometimes you drink enough water, man, you find yourself, I look for the nearest corner for do what you do. But it better you do that. You better you want peace than get dehydrated. It worse. You understand? So we just I tell you one them say, use up the water, man. Use up the water. Because you know the reggae music gone on the back burner now. Dancehall take over. Back burner for reggae. No care what you want to say. Back burner for reggae, you know. The youth them gravitate towards the trap business. So the reggae music have to hold on a little. Don't know if it ever come forward like first time, but maybe jump to a next rhythm again. Because that it do. From rhythm to rhythm to rhythm. Over here say, Bounty Killer go and go in a Brooklyn the other day. Yeah, man, sold out and thing. Same place where Vibes Cartel do. I think I'm going one night him to do. But a version of mine give me an argument, really amazing. Because you know when me a little youth, me used to listen to the music when my mother used to listen to. And me used to have my music when me listen to. Modern music. And me did love, when me like at school, me did have some music when me listen to. Now a version of mine tell me say, two young DJ play out regular, get a job for play one party. And the promoter say, look here, I don't want you no Vibes Cartel, and I don't want you none of the trap music. The youth them freak out because them are ask now, so with them for play. With them for play. If them can't play the music where it's now what them supposed to play. So them argue, say, why them not take no more of them thing there? No, that is where the thing reach. It reach a place so where either per ear, because I hear and next bridge, you know, the per ear, and him look on the CD player, and them tell him, say, must play the CD. Him say, which part in the machine if you put the CD? Because you know, him I use computer, and nowadays, computer no have no CD tray for download or upload CD. Him is confused because him don't know where to do. Because him don't know which part to put the CD in the CD player. Now it's them time of ignorance the way we reach that ignorant they know where the youth them so narrow in them intention that them not listen to nothing more than what them are listen to. You know, meanwhile me they listen to them. Me I listen to future and me I listen to past and past. Me I listen to all of my mother used to listen to. Them not have no clue how we are going in the music. If you ask them about reggae, because years ago, me I talk about like 20 years, maybe because 10, 14, about 15, 16 years ago, me I play one party. I'm going to put on a Dennis Brown. And Dennis Brown I play. And a youth come to me and say, if me can play some reggae. Me say, me can't, so what you call that music, yeah? I was taken aback because I never heard of my life. The youth say, excuse me, sir, you can play some reggae? That is the narrowness with about. The youth they know at about 15 years from film age you know. 15 years. At them time there, them could have be about 14, 15. I don't know if him still have the mindset there. But it's a serious thing. When you have youth in Jamaica where it's a land of music. And music and more every corner of Kingston you go. At night time you hear something pertaining to music. Every part of Kingston, pure music I play. And the youth them just coop up in them little cabin. And don't know nothing else more than where them a play in the day. And you have some disc jack. Them don't know it neither. You have some disc jack don't know the music neither, you know. Because even though them a play it on computer, you know. Them don't even know the name of the music on them computer, you know. But them know which part of the music they because them play it so regular that them know so well dance all they so reggae they so and thing. But if you ask them who sing that tune there, them don't know who. Which is not saying very much for somebody who work on radio. No, if me have a radio station, you know. Everybody are the accountant. I forget get a little lesson into the music, the Jamaican music. Even the accountant, even the man who acts as security guard at the gate, he would have to have some kind of knowledge about the music. And now, man I play music, I don't know where I play. All them know them can match one music with the next. I think in BPM where it match the music so it in sync. But for ask him what is that in playing, who was singing it, or what the song name, him don't know where I do. It's some intelligent fools. I should have said unintelligent fools. It's ridiculous, very ridiculous, that you sit around your computer and you play music for people. And you don't know where you play more than say, yeah, we are playing now. And you get job for go play out. And if you're not here now, you seem like you lose. You lose out. Want to the broadness of your mind. Jamaican music wide. Yeah, the artists, them enough. Jamaica have enough artists. And them are come from before all minute band. But if you know the music is a very invigorating thing to know the music. To know, say, you did have ska, you did have reggae, you did have dancehall, you did have dub, you did have rocksteady, mentor. All of these things make up Jamaican music. And now the youth, them just gone. Gone. But we still say you need a subject in a school for Marcus Garvey, because maybe if you didn't know Marcus Garvey, you don't know the music too. Marcus Garvey was a promoter. Yes. Marcus Garvey used to promote show down at Eloise Park, down at Slipe Road. Yes. Go look, search for the history, you will see it. Divine Marley, poetry style. Yes, so we see all the things are going on now in our earth, yeah? Especially America, especially Israel, especially Iran, especially the Congo, Sudan. Well, if I mix up. Too much mix up. But we have to work it out. We are human beings. We have to work it out. And it affects black people in a very serious way. Because we don't reach the deviousness where most of them nations are reach against each other. We may do things to ourselves, but somehow we don't do it to other people. And you ever notice anytime you hear a tune that talk about black and white and mostly black people are singing it? Yeah, we have this complex. Black people have a complex about one blood. No matter where you come from, a one blood. You'll never hear a white man sing that tune. Never. When you hear about freedom for black and white, you'll never hear a white man sing that tune neither. We must all come together as one. No matter what blood we have or what our skin complexion is. And most of the black people sing them tune there. And now we have feel it more than all of them. You never hear a white man sing about Chinese and white people must come together. And Chinese and white people are fight every day. You never hear Chinese are sing about Indian and Chinese must come together. We have a complex, a direct complex about black and white. Them make us stuck in that frame, that mentality. When white people go to America and call the people them red people, red man, because them have a way of coloring people. Them white, we black, they have brown people, they have yellow people, and you have red people. And them call Native American red man. Now the red man, what them call red man, did I live quite okay in America. And the red man never take him ideas and say, you know, so we have to capture one piece of land we are not our own and kill off some people and take them and bring them come back at Turtle Island and come enslave them. Indian them never think that. But them feel the brunt of the white man coming from how far them are come from, clear over Europe and come clear in America. Kill them and take away them land, put them on reservation and talk about them as savage. And look what them used to do in the days where them call cowboy days. You ever watch one of them cowboy show? Where them stand up in the middle of the road, one man stand up there so with them gun on them waist, the next man up so with the gun on them waist, and them just kill one another, left them in the road. Everybody have gun in them start have all gunfight in a bar and all them something there. And them call we savage. Them call we savage. You know much Indian. I don't ever call them Indian, you know. You know much of these native who they just a live. Them just still a live. You know, enjoy the earth, enjoy the moon, the stars, you know, have them food, the simple life. And them here to know, them here to them a savage. Them here to them not intelligent. Yet still at them, same white people go America and cut off the neck them and the animal them and carry go back and you go hang upon them wall. Yes. You cut off, hey, that's some serious thing, you know. Them even go in Africa, what do it too, you know? Cut off the head. You see them have the head each up on them wall as figurine. The weird people, weird set of people them. And we continuously sing song. Like we have a complex. We have a complex. Why can't we come together? We are all one human. We are all one. No matter what the blood is, our blood run red, whether you're white or you're black. Meanwhile, them did a scheme against your parents, against your ancestors. Them scheme, take away the land, and now you have to pay tax for land. How the hell that come about? When them go to America, them do pay tax. Who them do pay tax to? Now we follow the same little madness. The land supposed to be government land. And them tell we say we are the government, the people. It's a scheme. Scam. Total scamming. But them say the people are the government. Lie. People are not government. The people is not the government. If the people was the government, things wouldn't be a going like how it a going now. So them tell us the people are the government. And them say land and them say land, government land. So if the people is the government, that means that the land is for the people. But them says crown land. You can't believe that. Them say the people is the government, you know. And them have government land. And you would assume now, say, in my small intelligence, would say, well, if the people is the government and it's government land, that means I have part of the land too. But it not go so because them go further and say it's crown land. Who's the crown? The King of England. The King of England is the crown. So them says crown land. So when you go up on that land there, you trespass. You trespass on that land where these people come see you upon your ancestors. Them the dead on the land before white man come here. People in Jamaica before white man come here. And I talk about black people too. I talk about just Tainos. I talk about black people. Black people, the Tainos and the Africans, they done mix up long time. In them part of the world, yeah. So it's not every African come here as slave or become slave. So when them come here, them see people upon the land and them claim the land for themselves and kill who them for kill and wipe out who them for wipe out. And then now them tell we say, it's crown land. So you're the crown land go now. You see, if you want a piece of the land there, you have to buy it. And then you have to pay taxes on it. Who you pay the taxes to? To the crown. The crown you have to pay the taxes to. Where the taxes go? Where the taxes go? I don't know, you don't know neither. Them want to say well, the taxes have to pay for road, the taxes have to pay for this. Lie them telling. Taxes not paying for no road. Because your road where they are for 30 years. Your road is upon the same so-called crown land where them tell you to pay taxes for. And the road with there for 30 years, 40 years. All when your granny dead and gone, the road stays the same way. And them say you have to pay taxes. And the taxes go towards road and all these things. lie them telling. Total lie them telling. It don't have nothing to do with you. It has something to do with crown government. You are not the government. You are not the government. You are not even a part of the government. All them want you to do is set up 6 people, and when the 6 people, them say, vote for me and I will fix your road. Vote for me and I will give you bus service. Vote for me and I will make you have good food. And you vote for them, and that's it. That's it. So every 4 years, them come around, or 5 years, them come around and seek your vote. Because they want to be the government. And you X out of it. Jamaican people, wake up. Slavery is not just chain around your neck and around your foot, you know. Because when they chain them around your ancestors' foot, them could have take chisel and chisel it off and take sledgehammer and bust it off. But now you don't see no chain and your feet say you're free. You want to know if you're free? Go pick some ackee. Go pick some ackee off of the land where them say, at the government land where them call the King's House. King's House. The only king who ever go in there is Haile Selassie. So, if you feel say, you're free by your own land, because King's House are government land, and the man who in the own the land there. I know the Governor General own the land. Because if this government come and them no want a Governor General there, them just switch him. So it's not the government land that. It's the government land that. So when the Governor General sit down in there now, and you hungry and you want some ackee to go mix up with some oil and some onion and thing, or you want to sell it to get some food, you go in a prison because you go upon the Governor General land where it's not film owned, and then you pick a dozen ackee and them hold you and say, you go upon the Governor General land, go pick him ackee, you go to prison for that, or you go pay some money. And more than likely, him no know around other part there, the land. Him no know around other part there. Because the first ackee I pick from around there, ackee I pick long time, ackee I pick around there. But I just that day, know, the brother get unlucky. It was lucky that day there. They catch him, I pick it. And the Governor General decides, say, you trespass upon the land. You trespass upon the land. Land where him no know say there exists around there, so. Ackee tree, even know if no ackee tree around there, so. You know, deprive him of Sunday morning breakfast. Ackee and saltfish with fried dumpling and all them something there. You know do that. But you, the government, have to pay the government for some ackee where they upon your land. Wicked. So don't make them tell you no foolishness. Oh. We now bow. That's what I say. That's what I say continuously. And we say it forever and ever. As long as you have a voice, can voice what I say. Them a treat away. And it has spread. The virus has spread. And a whole heap of we don't feel to do nothing about it because we are get ignorant. And when I say ignorant, I mean lack of knowledge, lack of understanding. And when the youth them cannot play music, we instill a certain level of aggression in them. And don't even know so them get aggressive. Them expression is so aggressive that if you don't stand up for them, you are afraid of them. And it's not that them is bad youth, you know. It's just like the culture where it's about us now. Don't allow you to be calm and collective. It allows you to be boisterous and aggressive. That is the frame of mind where it put you in. Everybody have to be aggressive now. Everybody have to show how, you know, wicked them is. Oh, them a bad man. Them will do you something. That is what aggression is all about now. That no man no want to talk to no man like man again. Them want to talk like you a boy or girl. No woman again, you know. Them a clean girl. I tell you, say they have some turfy. I know say the term them, you know. The term them is not something where elevate your mind. You know, if you don't want to say clean, it's not like say they must say clean in a cleanliness. You know, it don't have nothing to do with cleanliness, even though them say clean. You know, it's like when a man tell you to go suck your mother. It's not like him talk about breastfeed. It's not like breastfeeding him talk about. Because everybody do that. See, them are talking in a very derogative way. Not about your mother, but about you. And that is a prevailing culture now. We take over the place. And it's in the music. That even if them draw back from the gore and the blood, them still set the pace already to create some serious twisted mind. The mind them get twisted. And you can see that all the youth them drive the taxi them. All the man them a drive the coaster bus them. You can see it with them. It's aggressiveness. Them want to reach down the other bus stop quick that people can pick up other people down there. So them no business where them do. Even if a bad ride you and go around you, it's aggressiveness. A taxi man a drive, and him just choose to stop in a corner and go over upon the light post, go piss. Just that. And after him done shake up him thing and put it back in him pants, him going at the boat and I collect money from you said we. Him collect your money. Nothing to say, boy, cleanliness is godliness or whatever them call it. A man I talk to a girl and say, girl, yo. I tell you, the aggressiveness, the way of Jamaicans right now is not conducive to gentleness and, you know, kindness and sweet and beautiful. You know, it don't have that again. You know, we're gone from another level now. We talk is violent, we action is violent, and the mannerism is violent. And we're not violent, you know. But it's just that is a prevailing culture now. There's a violent culture that is prevailing in Jamaican society. That even the politician them, you hear it, the violence in them talk. You listen to the radio and you listen to the politician them right now, talk with them attack. It's a violent way them talk, violent. It's not like they want to ever go kill nobody or nothing, you know. But the talking, how them talk, how them address each other, it's a violent way them do it. A man have to thump their mouth to be violent, you know. Because when a man tell a man to do whatsoever with his mother, that is violence, you know. It's violence that is not like him kick you. Or him take something and lick you, you know. But him use his mouth in such a way that to your spirit. It's a violent way to really contend with somebody. So when the politician them talk on the radio, know why you hear them. It's a violent way them attack. And not like them tell you if you go take up gun and shoot nobody. But how them talk, that is where it can lead to. Terrible, terrible. And we still need the subject in our school about Garvey. Yeah, because when you read the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey, it comes like a Bible you read to, you know. Yeah, different topics, different levels of reasoning. They don't just address the black nationalism, it addresses human behavior. Yes, Marcus Garvey talk about human behavior to African people. And that is where we don't understand that when you hear somebody say, we need the teachings of Marcus, or we should have the philosophy and opinions of Marcus Garvey. Right away, my thing say, no, sir, not too much Africa, right? None like that. Not like that. It'll show you how African people or what African people should be. You know, what we should be striving for. Because them get it right out of way. For years now, them get it out of way. And now we have to try to put it back into place. And you have people now I try to do it. But the thing is so wide and broad and gone out of hand that very difficult. Because you go down up on the radio and talk them way, you know, and you go down and say, sure, the black people are idiot, you know, I'm not bother with that, you know, but you know, say them is not idiot, you know. So you have to just, it's like spoon feed. And no matter how long it takes, you have to just continue. You have to just continue and just know, say it's not foolishness you do. So every time you come on the radio every Wednesday, we don't feel it's foolishness you do, we don't feel so we not get nowhere. I mean, know that too, because trust me, when I'm on the road, you know, some people, when I see I come talk to me, I say, wow. And people that never ever approach Rasta first time. Why, you know, the people from Westmoreland, you know, who I about to come up for the same thing. Why, you know, all the people from England who decide, say, them have enough for England now, them have come home. And them buy house. And most of them don't buy house in a Kingston, you know. I don't know how so much people buy house outside of Kingston where come from foreign. Them want them like St. Anne. That is the place where we see them go, St. Anne, and some of them gone in a Chillan in the too. Why you them up, you know? Why you up all the one them who know say them reach the island of the cutting edge. Yeah, them they England I hear about this cutting edge program. And them listen to it. And them say, why when we reach a Jamaica, they have to carry me go show me the cutting edge, brother, you know. Yeah. So why yell them up? Give thanks. Give thanks. I really like know why is King's House called King's House? Yes, I really like know why is King's House called. Is it because the representative of the king or the queen? Because the queen, where it was Queen Elizabeth, did a rule years. And King's House is there. So it's not the queen that was the king. King's House. I don't know if it's King Charles, but I don't know if he ever go in there yet. And I see the Governor General is in that house called King's House. And him is representing the king. The music represent the queen, and I represent the king. And they have all sorts of king's representative used to live in there. But yet still it depends Jamaican style. It's upon Jamaican style. So I am illiterate to that. Can somebody please call me or WhatsApp me and tell me why is King's House called King's House? I really want to know. Ill.
Yeah, man. Morning, Sir Muta.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, man. A pleasure again. Yeah, man. It was a wonderful program last week. With all them thing that we play for. Well, education is the key still, Muta.
Yeah, man.
And I really appreciate what you do for the black race, but somehow it's still tough, Muta.
Yeah, well, we know that, man. We know that.
But Muta, I did come to that conclusion a long time ago. I think it's a sandpipe, but we are government. Oh, this is the government and we are the government. We are not government, Muta. We is no government. I'm glad you discover that because any decision these guys make it off of them own will benefit them friends, not the Jamaican people. Because Muta, even we go back to COVID, Muta, I think, if my memory serves right, 500,000 people did get benefit, they get them 10,000 rather than 20,000. Then Muta, for 500 people and we are 3 million, or less than we are 2.5. What happened to the rest are 2 million people? And then what happened to that money? Where they gone back in the consolidated fund, what proof we have that it gone back in the consolidated fund?
Really, 3 million people were supposed to get 500,000 each?
No, during the COVID money that I think, them say 500,000 people get money, get benefit. Because when the government doing them, so that them give you the money. They have to make sure so you have pay tax and you have this and you join them bank before you get the money. And cancel the amount of people them were unemployed. Yeah. So it's like they must have 500,000 people benefit.
Okay.
All right? So there's a surplus or there's a leftover. What happened to that money, Muta? You notice it just, you're nothing more about that money than just like $3 trillion. Nothing more, nobody say anything, just like come back to the machine, it just disappear in a thin air. And I must applaud it from the fact that you mentioned some stuff when last week, Thursday. The, we call it unsolved cases, Muta. I love that.
Yeah.
When are these things going to solve, Muta? Who is the vanguard to make sure these things come true? You have a man like Warren with Muta. Why is it that particular case took so long, like Mara did? No justice for black people. Well, why that case is just... What the reason for that case I drawn out, Muta?
You ask me that, Bridget. Don't ask me that. Any case there they do, tell me.
A case of the Muta, I just... it's like protocol then. You're going to the court, so you have to sing to the Queen before you start.
Yeah.
A case of the Muta.
That me say.
And it's just a mind game now play for the people. Make it dry out to become 9-day wonder. Just like the machine, Muta. Just like other cases you mentioned. Mario Dean, the girl with them trim off her locks. And Mario Dean still not get justice. Because no politician choose sue man, Muta. And 100 million and get on you. So you kill this guy. The guy don't do nothing wrong, Muta. Nothing. I know you're in a church and nobody say nothing apart from you and other people. And you kill the guy. Murder the guy over a ganja spit. And the guy speak in mind saying like police and put him in a cell with mad people. And you sit down on the front knowing that the people are beat the youth and you don't do nothing about it. And then you get suspended sentence. And I talk about justice, Muta. Then say human being, Muta, man. And then come and tell you about God and God is love and out of many. And them foolish is a Muta. Eh? Look on a thing like the hospital. The children hospital. Shaggy used to keep her show. And the governor general himself said now to keep her in place again.
I know them will keep one. But they will keep one the 1st of August. Not with Shaggy, a different thing.
People are Muta.
I want to know how them stop Shaggy thing and then no keep one up there. What is the reason? And I let somebody tell me.
It, Muta, man. Them know why them stop it. Them know why them stop it. Because me there are like a rumor go around, but it now fit for your place.
Yeah, well, nobody with the rumor, you know. Nobody with the rumor.
Well, I don't mention it, Muta, but these people just unfair. As I said to you before, Muta, politician is the smartest people in the world when I'm out of power, when I'm in power. Nothing. Tell me now, Muta, how is it that we are the government and we still have to pay tax for land, we still no own a land, we still reach up as squatter, we still get the worst WRC, the worst place to live, and it just circle like that. There's no sidewalk, Muta, to walk on, there's no road, the garbage still left on the road, the place still rent.
Well, I see some garbage in my area there that me I say it look like them swap the garbage truck them for bus.
Exactly, Mr. Some of them are fixed up down on Linda's road.
Yeah, it look like all the garbage, it look like them swap it for the bus, them rasta.
Muta just them friend, because I remember, you know, when PNP was in our power, you know, them bringing our Colin Powell, Colin Powell, them bring them friend Colin Campbell for run JUTs where them have no knowledge, and them bring the one Chang for whatever with solid waste. And now them bring JP, and for them bring all the Ghana. This man does no Muta is talk. And you tell me no Muta, back then when we are youth and you have KCC, them guys have them fork and shovel, just like public works. The place never is so filthy, Muta. The place never is so filthy. And the same thing, boy, Muta, agree. The same thing I mentioned about young people. These young people, not all of them, no, they like them is the smartest, and them this, that, but leave them in this country for 2 days and see what happens. Just leave them in the country for 2 days and see what happens. It's like the young, them just different Muta, just them phone, food, and rum, and that's it. You understand? Me hear you talking, you know, the man may know CD, you know. And man, I come to you ask you to play reggae for sure. The height of ignorance no Muta. Are you a music genius like you? Are you? I come to you and tell you to play reggae. For sure you're ignorant to me.
Dennis Brown, them I hear, and say them I hear some reggae.
Right. And if you listen to I not really listen to most of them again. It's like a certain set of artists them play Muta. I'm going to tell you some Muta. When I see a star feature a certain album, when I see a play the Sugar Miner, I say I admire Muta with the African music, but when Muta starts feature the Sugar Miner, I say, wow. And Muta, the man them play Barry Salmon every day. That when me hear Barry Salmon on the radio, Muta, I turn off my radio, and a man love Barry Salmon. No Sugar Miner.
Well, you get Clyde.
You know what to play. Muta,
them Clyde, yo.
Little ball, Thompson.
Them Clyde, yo.
Mr. Muta, me love Barry Salmon, and me not say, Barry Salmon great and Sugar Miner, and every day I'm just tweet Muta. Every time I go in my car, I change the radio station. Every day I hear 10 Barry Salmon like him on the radio station, and some Barry Salmon money enough Muta. Not one Sugar Miner. And if them do play one Sugar Miner Muta, that's it. And I want them good. All right, Muta, may I tell you something about this young person? Me have a place and there's a gate. When my uncle come access to the place, when I'm there, when I'm there the next up. And the man have strokes, I find cripple up Muta. And I get my drill and thing, and I call him, say, show the grandson paid me, hold up the gate so I can drill it and do certain things. The big 80-year-old man no Muta look for me and tell me, say, no, I can't wake them now. After 12, youth at one of them must have 20 and one at 27. Can't wake them up now, Muta.
Why?
After 12, 12, and him have strokes now, him have head more the gate. Muta, I have to tell him about the 80-year-old man. I have to tell him about in front time.
No, but when I say them, why can't wake them up?
Them asleep. All them the Muta smoke ganja and just the phone. I mean, I say, wow, when we are youth, Muta, at school, get some holiday where I walk up, Spanish on DNG, metal box, I look work. I mean, I say, wow,
no for that me do. No for that me do.
Mr. Muta, some holiday will get with letter from school. I mean, I say, really now? So that's why politicians probably like gigs so. After 12, no, Muta, no, man.
And nowadays, I'm supposed to have sweat in bed too. The bed supposed to wait up.
Muta, after 12, when a big man fool me, I have to tell him about it, say, you you spray your throw water upon the youth them. Eh? Look upon most of them company muta like
them gonna shoot him.
Thank you. Which far them company have money from slavery and still have I make money now and still in a different company and the black people. As them get one little car them trust on a bank some muta with one 2 bedroom apartment them a pay for them reach and a fee so them want 20, 30 car and 30 apartment like so this pageant. Them with too comfortable muta.
Alright, we have to take a break.
Big up to Mary Lynch and Raspal here.
To who you say?
Mary Lynch and Raspal, Majorel and Mandingo. Long life muta.
Who named Mary Lynch?
Mary Lynch. Mary Lynch, the lady with them been accused for murder her husband.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Good lady. Man.
All right, give thanks.
Big up muta, yeah.
All right.
Cool. Yes, muta.
Yeah, man, there, man.
Yeah. I reach out to you and I hear you my virgin to hear you that a party.
Oh?
I'm talking usually mention him and you ask me why not call, but I tell you say through certain circumstances a man can't really make it so. The marks of the year you have seen personality.
Who you say? Who you say?
Party man, party. Remember one time usually call you have a mention it. And you said to me, so why not call personally? And I said, because certain reasons.
Yeah, okay.
You can't really personally call it, but it's a man who listens to you, right? And I'm not listening to you.
All right. So, well, yell him up.
Yeah. So give him all shout out.
Yeah, man, I shout him out, man. I shout out.
Yeah. So, what about in a free arena right now? The big thing right, you know? Or sideline everything. We have millions of problems, muta. But guess what? Both the GLP and the PNP gets up in something called the bus scandal. Which, let me tell you, is a circus. Because my ball in the night, was down in the night, and today, me hear myself why I'm going to change the door, put the door them on the other side. That's another $400 million, you know. That are about hydraulic system to change over.
I have to know what? I have to change the door. You mean to the left hand drive and the right hand drive?
Right. So they have to change the door. And me see it come out of the arse's mouth. So they have to change it. They don't listen to them say.
When them say they have to change the door, when them say so?
They have to put the door on the other side, on the left hand side, because they know the left hand. Yo. Probably sure
hold on. My belly hurt me, I don't know why. The minister, hold on. I'll give you a chance to talk, man. The minister, Daryl Vaz, come on the public radio and say, the bus.
The female side.
Which was the female?
I think I lady because she has said them all change.
You mean him wife?
Yes.
All right, wait, hold on. Let me get it straight. Say, because the Muslim have the...
Bleed out on the right hand side.
Yeah, they have to change the door them from the bus for put on the other side.
Exactly.
So they have to go make over the bus.
Whoa. That's another 400 billion for 1.4 billion, you know. That's
I never.
No.
No, really, hold on, Virgin, hold on. We don't want to come out and fight it. You hear that today? Where you hear that?
No, we see that.
I want them to know about it.
Yeah, we see that piece of clip there. I'm going to check your hair high.
I want them to know about it.
No, because the whole of Jamaica ball about it, sir.
No, I'm going to get a check.
And you know what happened? Me kind of realize them have good attitude because them are picking and skin in a motor. You ever up on a bus with them, yes? Yo, me sit down on bus with them school as and a murder.
Where them get the bus them from? Which country them get the bus them from?
The bus United States them get them.
All right, so we know. So the United States bus is a right-hand drive.
Is that
right hand drive. That means say if the door them they on the left hand side,
right.
it will pose a problem. It will pose problem. Yeah, so it will pose problem if the door them over the other side. Because we part of the everything on the road. So then,
and then I think me just sit down and think, you know. So one, the government now designated stuff. Because me, I drive behind one of them bus there. A Miami, Florida. A muta. But then Chevrolet, and I said, boom. When we see the bus load up, the pumps have to come out. And just as the pump to come out, then bump out the two stop signs from behind it because one down front and one down back. I just made a overtake the bus until I see the people here. Because I was in the road. Because whatever the bus stop, it comes a boom and flash out. It has two little stop signs.
Yeah.
One of the boxes. So I mean, ask yourself, them stuff are not, me I look on it, you know. And I realize, whosoever bring up this thing, they will think this over properly. Then bus they can't negotiate because we only have one set of road that is literally paved properly. And the toll roads, them, when I have the local road, them, literally.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question. Which part of them are going to do them transfer the door them? Which part of them are going to do it? Over there or over here, so?
Wow, that's another question to be asked. And another question to be answered. Then we say, me know say, hey, hi there out there, you know. And then me hear, Mr. Mars come, I talk about a bad mind. Oh, usually, in a politics, just spend $1.5 billion and talk about bad mind. Nobody don't think this over, you know, at the election, come on, everybody just decide to jump up. Look what project the man have been a swing right and over the election. They are told all over the people in there again, and they're telling Jamaicans blind. They are the biggest war on the street right now. People are talking about 100 plus muta, and there's so much rural communities.
I want to believe it. I want to believe what you say, but it's kind of difficult to believe what you say. Trust me.
Yeah, what you know. You know, so we talk to a youth today. And Mr. Dean said, you know, so 40,000 people get murdered in a Gaza. Mr. By the Israelites.
More than 40, man.
Me just have to give you a little page. They know over 400,000 people. Me say over 40,000 kids get killed down there now. And 17,000 down in the under 10-year-old. And the man come here and say, what happened? Where that happened? And we say, you know, really? So we live in a Jamaica, we don't know what's going on in the world. We don't take time out to know what's going on, you know. We don't in a little bubble here. This is the little colonialist bubble. We want to love hand me down. And we there so pressure ourselves at about, yes. Yeah. Oh, the boss number 15. No, 10. Because a bridge stipulates that he wanted to know where all the buses were. And in Gawan meeting, what there was said, the buses are 10 years old and 5 years old. Another man finds out, say, behind 10 years or 10 years.
Hold on. Yeah, Bridging.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Yes,
I know what you're saying, but you see, the reason about the bus thing, it sounds weird to me now. Trust me.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
Yo, look, may I tell you.
You mean with the door thing, Muta?
Yeah.
It actually true, you know.
So, really, them buy some bus, some right-hand drive bus, and them have to move the door now and put over the other side of the bus. Some mad people, them that Rasta.
Them say not for all of the buses, but for some of them.
Whether it's for all or some. It sounds like madness. Them a try to prove something for win election, and I do that. A madness, that man, a madness.
Let me explain what happened there, some motor. When the bus them come, the populace them start voice opinion about safety. And the government just roll with it. So they more change it. Because this wasn't part of the earlier announcement. And lately I know since people start voice opinion because me know what if I pick me and then the opposition are ball about that and dead chop. Okay, you see them start say them a plan for change over. And then me hear the minister how talk about a bad mind.
Yeah, me hear you, but you may answer now.
$1.5 billion Jamaican taxpayer money and then bring in the statement bad mind in it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell you something now. This is true. It's the maddest thing ever hear a government ever do.
Sure.
Me never hear none like that yet. You buy some right-hand drive bus. That people can come in on the bus on the right-hand side where the traffic there. A madness. I try to prove a point for election.
We know that.
A madness, sir.
The majority, the whole over the CPI dreadlocks. Nothing else. It's a con.
I can't believe that.
It's a ongoing con.
I mean,
and Jamaicans not see it. You have been about how we the people them for gas school. Come on.
When say somebody I make big thing over it.
Exactly. Come on, right now.
That's a big thing that Rasta.
Oh, one of the biggest backup on social media right now.
I don't force me hear about it.
One of the biggest backup on social media. Right now, me have a post with a youth from Canada who post talk about how see the bus here what them said Jamaica see a prisoner to carry. We have them at Canada. Canada have road to carry them look a bus there. We don't have road. Everybody out here ball for road. That in your Benz no escape the problem at Jamaica road here. And you can tell me say you use them look. And another thing, buses like those in America carry seated students. In Jamaica, them all carry standing students.
No, them can't do that.
Wow.
You can't make pick that set up in a bus and go to school.
Oh, the coaster them right here now. Where
coaster bus, I don't government bus that. I don't government bus.
Okay, we understand that.
Yeah.
But me I tell you, the volume of kids who are going to travel muta.
Yeah.
The volume of kids who are going to travel. Seated kids alone will not be able to. And 110 bus in all, 110 bus for $1.8 billion.
Watch
and they must spend another $400 million for shift the door then.
Like
when this project is going to be finished, I don't know.
A shock can shock me, The car had shocked me. The car had shocked me.
This is a con. You can't see it.
If it's a con,
it's a con.
The government are bringing bus. Where they have to change the side of the bus to make it safe for the people them.
And okay, these
so
words.
Muta, I can just jump in back a little bit.
Yeah.
The minister said that them not actually go change the door from the right hand over to like left. What them are going to do is the door where they on the right hand as what them say, them are going to close that off, lock that way it can't open. Them say that the door, the bus them have like a back door where them will use
me know the back door,
and it also have an emergency door.
Emergency door.
So them are going to retrofit the emergency door for use as an entrance door.
A madness.
Yes, what we are talking about.
A madness.
You know the back door. You have one back door.
Them don't know the bus them. Watch out because foreign all the way we know the bus them in Rasta. A madness.
Yes, them not see them, man.
Them a try to prove something to the people. Them say them a do something. Them a do something. A madness.
Well, look, 9 years them take to start do something muta. What happened? What happened to all this whole period of time? Why wait till election year you jam everything and there's no control over it now?
Because them do have the people them a think. The people them not thinking.
No, but the populace of the whole is like sheep and head straight to the slaughter.
Them a go right over the precipice.
Them don't even care. Yes, boss are come to pick them and pick them need help. Come on. You're not thinking properly. And 110 bus. How much rural?
I have never.
Bus are supposed to be rural.
transportation. And maybe 100 or 200,000 kids going to actually benefit. Where...
They might go have some in a town too. They might go have some in a town too. But the majority are going in the rural area.
Hey, no road, no down there for them drive motor.
Yeah, man, road them man. Away at them, man. Road they come to, man.
Very funny.
Them just say Portland this weekend, man. Road them, man.
Wow, I wait to drive. In the metropolitan area of Portland.
So the bus all right, my way now. Them now go turn off the main road to come up on
the bus, you gotta have to come pick up the bus out of your district.
Yeah, then I saw it always go. I saw it go.
Yes, but no planning was put in.
So do I.
And Jamaicans don't even acknowledge the fact that yes, there's a lot of work left.
No, really, no plan was put in for the war. To make the bus come off the road, the main road.
No, come off of the road. To literally inform the people what this situation going to entail. You see what I mean?
No, we hold on. All right, it's in my road.
Yes.
Bus don't come up on my road. I drive people who drive or walk on my road. So the bus stand up down on the road and people come off there.
Yes,
you are saying, no, them should I tell the people them say that going to happen?
No, like, okay, now, if you go literally have, okay, hotel workers, like in my area, you know, people have to take them $200 ride, go on the main road, you know.
And then take another taxi go up on them yard.
No, take the hotel bus now for go work.
Yeah.
Same thing like school, you know. You have to go drive, go on the main to go catch the school bus. You see what I mean?
So you have to pay a taxi if you go up on the main.
Exactly.
To go take the bus.
Exactly. You have to go walk, you know.
When them say $100, I really $100 plus the money where you pay for go up and go take the bus.
Exactly. So Jamaicans not
what a wicked set of people them.
Them just love the bandwagon and love the freeness. I'm trying to hear free. Everybody jump up red.
I'm going to let you off for the bus, I know. I'm going to let you off for the bus, I know. They give me enough. They give me enough for school laid up. All right, we're gone.
Reggie. Thank you.
No, Rasta. That is something else. Which is another thing to the Virgin attack. I'm saying, even though them tell you say $100 for the bus fare, but it don't exempt, it don't include the money where you have to pay for go take the bus. Because like my road now, people them who live way up out of where me live there now, them still have to go walk, go down there, so go take the bus because the road them is not conducive to bus. No bus can't drive come up on my yard. You know see, and the car, when you drive on my car, you have to hold on in the car like say you're going to drop out. The motor turn quick. So, ratted. No, sir. No, sir. Them people are not easy at all. Let me play this tune here.
Rastafari, love and greetings. Give thanks to life, my brother, man.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. I'm big up Josh and big up the lovely operator.
Yeah, all right,
yes,
sir.
I'm there, I listen to the virgin just come off. I'm there, I'm dead, did laugh.
Oh, gosh, man, I never did a date, but I did a laugh.
Jamaica becomes a puppy show place, boy.
Definitely puppy show, right, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, but Steve Baker once said, the greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, when the people then give it their mind, then give it themselves, you know?
Yeah, man, that's true, man.
Yeah, man. I'm hear the news today with that woman who have a dead body in her house from 23.
From 23?
Yeah, from 2023, man. And them just find his body with her.
What should it bury it or put things on it?
You know, we should have to keep down yourself.
Preserve it.
News me a ear for IFM. Me a ear.
Yeah, well, them have things we can't put on it, you know, and it not smell, you know.
But me I said, it must be a ritual woman that you have to do that.
Maybe she love him to the point where she can't give up him body. Maybe she love him, she can't give up him body. I don't know.
Well,
people do them things there, you know.
It's a movie, they made a advertise, but You know, it's a news made for me. I said, no, it's a serious thing. Yeah, man. I can't have any radio, you know.
Them people watch people cremate, you know, people cremate body and put it in a one jug and put it in their house for the cabinet top, you know.
But them a charge
the smell you think about.
Yeah, man, them a charge a fee because she have the dead body from 2023.
Yeah.
Yeah, so them a charge her. Boy, I mean, know.
Where them a charge her for? Where them a charge her for?
Me don't know them a go charge her, how them a go do it, you know. But them said them a charge her for the report.
Failure for report the death.
Yeah. Oh, she never report the death?
Yeah, never report the death
and prevent the lawful burial of a corpse.
Okay.
Yeah, brother Shane, give thanks. Yeah. So, me don't know, Jamaica. More know some that live to see that thing over there.
But you don't live to see it, you never see it. I hear about it.
Yeah,
I look at it, you never see it.
But it's something factual, so...
No, I never say no. Because I say, she say you live to see it, you know. I drove me around, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and me send the thing them today, saying, and me send a picture.
Which thing?
No, me tell you, I send some songs from week before last, and I say, you to see them, so me resend them.
Who will talk to me?
Shanga Beng, the real one.
Shanga Beng?
Shanga Beng, yeah, man. Yeah, it's Shanga Beng, man.
You send song to me?
I did the eye award for the old school, you know, for the old school.
You mean that? You mean years ago?
Yeah, man. Yes. Maybe send the song them back to the email thing. Can you say you don't know it?
Shangla Beng. Me never tell that name there yet. Me never tell that name in my email.
Alright, just
Shangla Beng.
Me send them back recent now.
Yeah, but them tune they not gone a long time. My old tune that you learn a new one.
No, man. The song them me send a recent. Me never sure somebody there the eye award of a...
Oh, yeah, try to remind me who you be. You have to remind me who you be.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So me take a pic me on the eye and so me send the pic in the evening so you see?
No, I don't see the picture. I don't see the name neither. All right. Me look for it. All right?
Yeah, man. Brand new release, man.
All right, give thanks. Stay with you. I got you. Yes. Well, you know, say, we will be back here at 2 o'clock, as it's 2 p.m. with the Stepping Razor, the Art of War, different program. Some people call it now cutting step, cutting razor. Yes, ill.
Yeah, blessed Shane. Blessed
yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We have to give a big respect to Shane, you know. Yeah, man. From way back when.
Yeah.
Yeah, me a couple of them attack about.
Oh yeah, about history.
Yeah, man, history, man. I tell you, me a youth, and you know, it's like my when I start listening, you know, muta, me I tell you. Yeah, but anyway, you know what I say? The people them were advising people. Some of them have 3-4 advice, I know. Get over 8 million, 10 million per year. Just the people we had 5, you know, do the advising. You know. That means to say, all right, watch me. Watch the first law with the man and do it. The man him say, me and you can carry in a vehicle where we pass 5 years in the country, you know. And them vehicle there are over 10 years. About 15 years. That's the first thing with them break, you know. The next thing I them know. To retrofit the vehicle, the door there. See? A cost more than what them buy the vehicle for and what them ship the vehicle for. All that motor.
Yeah, ask me. It's still a puzzle about with the bridge and tell I.
No, man, I true. With the bridge and
no, me never tell. No, they confirm, you know. We confirm it, right?
Yeah.
Some of us I say, even though we confirm it, we still I try to figure out how a government could have do that and expect, say, somebody going to feel all right about that.
No, our government will do that. Worst in our election season. And don't believe that
opposition have a borehole in it. And then I'm just a bad man. I'm not really bad man. The man have a borehole in his car. No, the tell a man in the muta say. You see nowadays, and I like how me and you study history and study geography. So we know about the world. See, and we know about history. Nowadays, a man can just use up in Google. A man have an encyclopedia and I'm on. See, him little encyclopedia. Just to you, I'm not use it up now. See,
Yeah, they might use it for other things.
They might use it for other things. I watch some little African jump and some little joke
business, yeah.
See? So, a man go bore in that easy. First, you know, you're not supposed to, you are the government, you're supposed to set example. A vehicle over, let's say you can't buy the new one then, you're not going to buy the new one. Buy the fuel new one then. Buy the one where everybody buy, where a vehicle can pass certain amount of year before you import it, 5 years, see, in the country. Now what kind of example you have set? You are in the 10 years. Seeing 15-year-old bus, seeing plus to retrofit the bus, seeing the bus on the left hand lock, but that is the next law then, seeing because you don't know them school buses there.
Yeah.
Them have right at the front too, you know. Them know the front to them long too, you know. Seeing so it's a special driver. Special driver you have to use the them thing, you know. Seeing because the front them long, seeing and them bus the broad, seeing. All right. You, as a government, you have to set example. You have to go work it like how it work in America. So people can't stand up. They won't have people like what. Seeing, unless if a bus crash or anything, and the person.
Yeah, but a children bus, you're not supposed to make people stand up there.
So it can't work so. And you know how it works in that. Seeing how road them see and all them things.
Yeah.
Seeing, so it's a whole heap of, I don't know how to advise them, and as I tell you, say, them people are advisor. See, sometimes them have 5, 10, 5, 6 advisors, you know, and them advisor get $8, $10 million per year, you know. You see how our taxpayers' money are go. See, so it's like you know me, you know, muta. See, and you know, so boy, Raspal, your friend. So you draw me in as a wise man.
Yeah.
We advise you, see, and me I get a big thing half of the taxpayers' money, see, and so that's why I tell you, say, if we no bring out some Marcus Garvey constitution, some Marcus Garvey law, see, and change up and rewrite this constitution of Jamaica, but when a guy see mess up and miss up with taxpayers' money, see, we sentence that immediately our deal with him won't to deal with. Jamaica now go going nowhere. People have to just keep on laugh. People will just keep on laugh. Because if you is a leader of a country or a different country and hear say, I'm gonna do this. See, no laugh them all laugh, man. No laugh them all laugh. See, because watch me, believe. If you believe, I don't know if you ever go believe yet. Believe them drive on
the man.
Yeah, them drive on the right hand side.
You know, so me have the key to the city of Belize, you know.
Okay. All right. Well, me do some human rights work down there with Dr. Gale and some other man. See? Yeah. So them thing kind of just set up in other American way there. So you see, if Belize did to import them bus there, it will just work. And you know, the road them bigger Belize, you know, because Belize bigger than Jamaica about 10 times, you know. You know that?
Have less people.
So, just the population, yeah. Just the population small. Yeah. See? So, then it will work more, I believe. It done sets already, right hand side drive and thing, and you know, so if them bus there, she import them bus down there. Yeah, it will work. See, but Jamaica now, it's a different settings of Jamaica, and it will puzzle me now.
Yeah, we have the English version of driving.
Yeah. See? But it will puzzle me now. To retrofit the bus, to import and to buy the bus then. just to put on the door cost more than when them buy the bus for and when them ship the bus for. Two of them compile, you know.
Yeah.
See? So when you look, well, I don't know, them
So
people,
in other words, Vaz skip out certain things and make it look like it's a big thing when I do, and I'm not tell you the other part of the thing.
and
I'm
them
tell
not
you
the
one
other
part and I tell you one the other part.
And watch how easy the thing is now. Them have JUTC where most of the people not even take them bus there at town. So you can me see at least most of the tax for the people in take. So people are going at JUTC bus. All them have to do is just transfer them JUTC bus there, some of them. Seeing to them to that same move that way them make. See? Yeah. See and buy some more red dragon or what the dragon. Come here say even the red dragon them are 8-year-old, you know. But a true China well built up and thing. You know, them the bus them look in a good condition. See? Buy the dragon bus them were done make the way there. See? And do what them do. But here one now. Them people, you know, just like the thing they were the scam. See what the doctor that talk about. Where them say them pay $31 million for. And when you go so boom and check out how much them think there. The dearest one is $4 million. See? Till now you start why you say and a scam again, a scam parts and scam this and scam that, and them have to import the parts and all. So you know them have the thing them how them buy them now with money. The man they get the money after that. So
how many hear about that argument they are getting about when the man say one of the things them was for repair and the other one was for buy it and them have receipt feed. How many I hear nothing more about it again?
You know hear nothing about it. You know hear nothing about it. Because them not going to tell you nothing about it. You hear it's a bad mind. Maybe you just hear it's a bad mind and it stopped this one. Just like the bus thing. So you see, imagine, you know, we pay opposition and we pay government, you know. And we if you know everything what go on. See? The opposition supposed to find out because that we are paid them for. See? What are going on, and they know you hear the government that say bad mind for the bus them. Yeah, we want school bus and we want bus to the youth them.
What them say bad mind for? So the other go party ball out?
Yeah. See?
What the other party say?
No, them say it not gonna work. Still like what we are saying. See?
It not work. Of course, you can't change it round.
No,
it's a mount.
The amount and all them things. Them a ball out on
them a ball out on the mount and money with our cars.
With our cars and all them things. See, and when them look, them are like them a say the people them. Yeah, you them are the youth now. When them ball out say a old bus and as some bus so the people give up. Them start to say no, as some bus so them a deal with them a get new bus. So them a use that bus there until so the opposition them board now. I feel like how we work out. Anybody can work out them something there now, muta. And she say a joke business, you know. Let show you how them people are stuff.
No, hold on. Them have some bus where the right bus. Right?
Yeah.
And them have some bus now where them have a retrofit.
Fit? No. Them not have no bus where the right bus. Because them not have them bus.
All of them have a retrofit.
All of them have a retrofit.
So when them say the other party are ball out, what them say wrong with the party ball out and say?
The party are ball out on the same level like how we see it.
Yeah.
How you have to buy bus and you have to go retrofit bus and pay money
for the door them.
And the door,
one door, yeah.
How much money to do that?
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
So upon the same level. I go shoot me alright. You know what I say? What day? My little son there and we are watching a thing with the same board. See? and news come up say Usain Bolt a ambassador. See, I know my little 8-year-old son asked me. See, the man asked me, say, Daddy, how long now Usain Bolt resigned? And I said, I think at 2017, you know. And then he said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 7 years now since Usain Bolt resigned, Daddy. Then just see it fit to get Usain Bolt ambassador. I look on a man like Usain Bolt, you know, was so powerful. But them should have used him up that way a long time. So my son now I said to me, say, I wonder if I throw him a talk about him money. See, make them give him ambassador that. I said, me no know, because them man, you see my 16-year-old son and my 8-year-old, them man there, you know, them man take the thing on a different level, you know. See, me just feel like them man are the politician. See, so I said to them, say, boy, I don't know, you know, you'll have to ask the man they will give ambassador, you know. See, he said, boy, daddy, the man are a fool, the man are really fool, you know. They not check the people like what look and see, say, I must throw the man a talk about his money, make them give him ambassador. See, so you have a man powerful like Usain Bolt in a your country, and for the man resign, you should have him a work on that level there where you just are using. No one to go around and have masquerade around and look at him. So them people, I don't know who advise them. See?
Them advise themselves. Yeah.
You see it? So, you know, but you more big up Vibes Cartel, you know. Yeah. More big up Vibes Cartel, car, you know. They might come in tomorrow, you know. Yeah, man.
But you have big him up because they might come in tomorrow. Where
no. The man, they bring the thing to a different level. You know, some always, you know, some am I DJ, Muta.
No.
You're not rep on something.
No, sir. No.
Them not call you.
No.
See?
Couple years now. From them to the what them call it, the one with the virus one, COVID virus one. From that one, they make me not do. Anyway, we have to take a break. I think about this bus thing and I laugh myself, you know. No. Left hand drive, right hand drive. It's really something else. It's really something else, though, believe you me. I don't understand why they would have feel away if people start shout out about it. Because it's the dumbest thing I ever hear. It's the dumbest thing I ever hear to rated. That a government buy some bus we're supposed to drive on left hand in the road, in the country them have left hand drive. And them go buy some that the people them must come out on the side of the traffic they will go. No, that's not. It really, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Anytime them not into power, them have the most sense. Them have more sense when them not in power. Because same with the next one, them, you know. If them ever get power, you know, them not going to do no different, you know. Them are going to make some same madness. Anyway, I could go on through the program. This poem, well, it's a song still, but it's a very imaginative writing. The Trinidadian and the Bajan plan to make up and cook.
Yeah, Muta, me have to talk quick over hour and a half, me a whole, you know. Urgent pub. Yes, man, over hour and a half, man. You have to give me some money, you know. Because I know you're rich, too. And as the schoolmate, you will see with me. Anyhow, urgent public appeal. In Ghana, Ojuobe, in central Ghana, the body of a Jamaican Rasta farmer from Clarendon by the name of Hugh Clive Allison was found. No foul play is involved, but the Ghana police want to get in touch with his next of kin.
Okay.
Hugh Clive Allison from Clarendon, Jamaica. He was born on the 4th of December 1965, and his body was found in Ojobi, Central Ghana. And phone Prince at the CID police on 054 880 3429 as soon as possible. So
When last name again? You Clive what?
Allison, Allison, from Clarendon, born 4th of December 1965. A Rasta farmer whose body was found in Ojobi, Central Ghana.
Okay,
Want
right.
to get in touch with his next of kin. 054 880
3429. Yeah, me get that.
Yeah.
Me mention it tomorrow too.
Yeah, definitely. And like the cops who want to know, because through him is a St. Thomas man like Paul Bogo, him want to know when is Paul Bogo's statue going to be reinstalled in Morant Bay. Because I'm vexed about it, and so am I. You know what I mean?
Well, them that say that's not a representative of Paul Bogle. Them that say that's not a representative of Paul Bogle.
Well, yeah, but we have Paul Bogle upon our banknotes representative of him, which I agree with that. So it's that them should use. You know what I mean? Because I did agree that what them did show was a Paul Bogle. So them should use the Paul Bogle where we know upon the notes where we know from long time. You know what I mean? And things. See?
All right, sir.
Yeah, and on Monday gone, the 7th, was the 20th anniversary of the horrific 20 years ago killings, Muslim suicide bombers. We killed 56 people, including the suicide bombers too.
But I hear them say them must start. You can't walk on with your shoes by your foot now when you go through the X-ray machine. They must stop the take off shoes thing. I don't know if you hear about it.
No, but this is the underground too. This was 20 years ago when them had 58 people who died in bombings with London Underground Tube Station, them, and a double-decker bus. You know what I mean?
Them days, them used to afraid for going on the tube, you know. Because every time you go in there, you hear alarm as a note say, don't take that trade, because the Irish Republican Army used to give them hell.
You used to, but this what happened 20 years ago, 7th of July, was Muslim and thing. And some Jamaicans died in that, you know. One of them, Christian Small of Jamaican parentage, age 28, from East London, Walton Store, died. And you know, he was in Ghana just before that teaching and left his laptop there for the children in Ghana at the school where he was teaching. And he even took the name Man of Strength. You know, the Ghanaian name and thing. You know, it was only 28. Yeah, 58 of them died, man. Very, very sad. And I hear you play the Sugar Mine at them. I agree. So you have to play my Mandingo production. Every little thing you run to Babylon. Sugar Mine at. Yeah, man. And Monday gone, big demonstration by the High Commission by Great Portland Street there. Kenya High Commission people, Kenyans and other people demonstrating again about what William Ruto doing in Kenya, where is police and thing killing people protesting in cold blood and that type of thing, you know. And you know, it's the same one who sent Kenya police to Haiti to try to help the US and Britain. Yes, he's a real dictator, man. Big demonstration in Kenya. And also by the High Commission in London, Monday just gone. And you remember the 18-year-old youth from Tottenham, North London, named Marcus Farcana, who was sentenced to 1 year in prison for having sex with an Indian girl who was 17, because according to the laws
Hello? Hello? What? Did.
You can hear me?
You said the law, you say
Hello?
according to the laws, it's supposed to be 18 and over. Is that you say?
Yes. And he was 18 and the girl was 17, the Indian girl.
Yeah,
But
underage.
it's the Indian girl, but it's the Indian girl mother, even though it was consensual sex. When she come back to England with her daughter and found out that her daughter had sex with the 18-year-old African youth, reported it to the Dubai police, and he was sentenced to 1 year. So he spent almost a year, and then the sheik in Dubai just gave him a so-called pardon. So he's back home in Tottenham, London now. But him do almost a year in prison. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Due to the racism of the Indian mother. Because, you know, what if them no want no African...
Yeah, racist.
Racist. Yeah, man, racist school them, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, so him do almost a year already. He's now 19. You know what I mean? Very sad. You know, and thing. And you remember that guy in Carlos in Barcelona who are writing an article to expose and rebut the false things him say about reggae artists charging too much money and that type of thing, you know. And Barry Salmon will have an entourage of 19 people. That's a lie. Barry Salmon do have no entourage of 19 people and charging not too much money. I write in a full-fledged article about that, and let me give you more about
How much you hear say Barry Salmon people entourages? How much you hear?
19.
No, how much you hear? How much you hear?
No, it's about between 10 to 12 the most, including the band members and Barris. Because Barris is a man who may work on some of his tours.
So what to the management? What to the management and the engineer and them?
Yes, include management too, like Mervis and thing. Because the band about 6 of them. You know what I mean? And thing, they play bass, drums, and that type of thing, you know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But one brethren of mine from Jamaica who has worked with this guy, Carlos, when he was just starting out, said that Carlos is vexed and jealous that reggae artists from Jamaica earning so much money. He's vexed about that, even though he's not really the promoter. What happened? He worked with a bank in Spain, and he's given money by like the local government in Spain, our government, to handle doing reggae shows and that type of thing. So even though it's not his money, him vexed that the artists, them, the Jamaican artists, get so much money. And that what he does too is that him try and bring in him European artists, them like Gentleman from Germany and others, as much as possible, in the place of the Jamaican reggae artists and that type of thing. And that is lying I tell about them charging exorbitant fees, because people know that you can only pay to the capacity of each venue, which you know that as a seasoned performer yourself too. Because if you go work at a place where you can hold 1,000 people, that is far different from a place where you can hold 30,000 people and thing muta. We know that answer. So the prices would have to vary according to the capacity of the audience and the ticket prices. But to cut a long story short, this guy Carlos vexed how African artists from Jamaica, reggae artists, are earn big money and want the big money that they deserve. And that's the next thing when me hear you talk about all the while, and I agree with you, because I said, is how him, like some of the others, want you to leave the Jamaican musicians in Jamaica
and use foreign musicians.
European musicians.
Yeah.
So is that,
so them can't afford the plane fare. Them can't afford the plane fare.
But it's lie them I tell, because the people them want the real thing and would pay to have the real thing. It's a lie. It's a way of them bringing in their own people to replace our people. You understand what I mean? So the Jamaican musicians who make the music and thing being deprived of earning a living from the music that them actually make. It's lie them a tell. Them not say to Madonna and other European artists when them a tour say them feel leave for them band members and whatever and use local musicians and things. It's a lie and a skank, and we're not falling for that. You know what I mean?
All right, we have to move.
Serious thing. Yeah, man. So keep strong, right?
Yeah, man,
Every time. And what an idiot thing that you tell me about with the bus thing, man. Madness.
Oh, you didn't listen.
Then me not listen for over hour and a half, man. A total madness that to refit going to cost more than the cost.
I don't know what I tell
you
me.
know, just, but Muta, you know,
I tell you the
just
honest truth, you know, the first I hear about it, you know. The first I hear about it.
the first year about well, Muta,
Yeah, the first.
the sensible thing for do. Not just buy the normal required bus and thing. This will cost you more. You know, see an idiot and you say something which is true. PMP do the same kind of idiot thing just like the GLP. When them in a power, them do the same idiot thing. Yes.
Them know what to do
You
when
know?
them know in a power. When them in a power, them do the idiot.
Yes, them have all the solutions when them not in power. PMP and GLP. And when them in power, it's a completely different thing. It's a mark because have a party where we want. And big up the brethren who talk first tonight, who heal me up and thing, the conscious African brethren.
Yeah. Well, we talk sugar miner. Them want to hear about sugar miner.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
Sugar miner, table look at thing you run to Babylon. Blessed love. Shane and Cabo.
Name every little thing you run to Babylon.
Yes, on my production, man.
No, me not say you. No, me never say no. You. Me just ask you for that name. Everything you think run to
Yes,
Babylon.
man. Every little thing. Yeah, every little thing. Yeah.
All right.
Now the details. Higher temperatures and decreased rainfall are the predictions coming out of Jamaica's third National Climate Forum. The forum was hosted by the Met Service today. It comes at a critical time for Jamaica as the country faces increasing challenges associated with climate change, including more frequent droughts, extreme temperatures, and severe weather events such as Hurricane Beryl. Principal Director of the Met Service, Evan Thompson, says it has been noticed that there is a trend towards a warming of Jamaica. He says everyone must play their part in addressing the issue.
Now we're at the point where we're talking about 1991 to 2020, which is a 30-year period that tells us how our climate is actually operating at this time and how it has changed from what we used to see 10, 20, 30 years ago. And what we have noticed is that, of course, all of us are experiencing the higher temperatures, and it has concluded that there are actually higher temperatures being experienced. And so there is a trend toward a warming of Jamaica, not just the planet, but Jamaica. And it's also showing that our rainfall is actually decreasing. It might not be at tremendous levels in any one year, but it is actually decreasing when you look over the long term, that we are having less rainfall and we are having warmer temperatures. That means that many of us have to kind of pivot at this time, see what it is that we have to do differently, and how we need to address some of the challenges that we face to ensure that we remain a productive nation and one that increases in our economic growth, for example. Because all of this ties together, all of it is important as we go through policy making, as we go through implementation of projects, and as we go about actually doing whatever we do.
Principal Director of the Met Service, Evan Thompson. Volunteer nurses from Nigeria who will serve Jamaica for 2 years have arrived in the island. The 4 nurses joined the local health team as part of efforts to address prevailing human resource challenges in the health sector. In a statement today, the Health Ministry said it welcomes the volunteers, 2 of whom are PhD qualified nurse educators, 1 specializing in community health nursing and the other in mental health nursing. Natalie Campbell reports.
One of the educators will be deployed to the in-service training and education unit, with discussions underway regarding a possible placement of the other at the community health training program at the University of Technology. The ministry said the mental health nurse educator will participate in the direct training of some 25 psychiatric registered nurses and 25 psychiatric enrolled assistant nurses per year at the in-service teaching and educating center. The nurse educator will also be involved in the training of another 150 nurses from other specialist areas at that same school. The two other volunteers are specialist nurses, one a registered nurse midwife and the other a RN registered midwife public health nurse. The ministry said that they will be assigned to other areas within the system under Southeast Regional Health Authority, where they will be able to precept specialist nurses in training. Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the arrival of the volunteers was made possible through the Nigerian Technical Aid Corps program and aligns with the World Health Organization's global strategy on human resources for health, which calls on all countries to ensure equitable access to health workers and to develop innovative, sustainable models for sharing workforce capacities. Dr. Tufton said the global health workforce crisis, particularly the shortage of skilled nurses and frontline providers, is one of the most pressing challenges today. He said for many countries, and in particular Caribbean small island developing states, as others from the developing world, this challenge can seem overwhelming. The minister said the nurses' arrival is a demonstration of what is possible when countries recognize that no one nation's health system is an island. According to the ministry, Jamaica has a dearth of specialist nurses with shortages in areas such as midwifery, emergency care, psychiatry, pediatrics, critical care, operating theatre, neonatology, oncology, orthopedics, burn care, nephrology, wound care, cardiac care, and ophthalmology. While the ministry is pursuing a nursing and midwifery human resources of health plan in line with the reform of primary and secondary care, and which is intended to make more RN posts available at the entry level, the minister has encouraged RNs to pursue specialist training and has reminded of the availability of financing options such as through the Dr. Barrowin Scholarship. Reporting for IRFM News, I am Natalie Campbell.
In other news, 247 fewer people have been murdered in Jamaica so far this year. According to the police, up to Saturday, July 5, there were 356 homicides compared to the 603 recorded in the similar period last year. The latest crime data shows St. Andrew South with the highest number of murders at 47, followed by St. Catherine South with 32. Trelawney, Portland, and St. Elizabeth had the least with 7. The JCF is also reporting that cases of rape declined by 60. Meanwhile, robberies went up by 38 and break-ins by 107. 3 men, all relatives, have been reported missing since Friday, June 27. They have been identified as 70-year-old Leston Duncan Sr., his son, 29-year-old Leston Duncan Jr., both fishermen of Marcus Garvey Drive, Kingston 12, and their cousin, 25-year-old Kimberly Nelson of Salisbury Plain above Rock, St. Andrew. Duncan Sr. is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 167 centimeters or 5 feet 6 inches tall. Duncan Jr. is also of dark complexion and medium build, while Nelson is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 165 centimeters or 5 feet 5 inches tall. Reports from the Marine Police are that at about 5:50 a.m., the 3 men were last seen at the Duncan's residence on Marcus Garvey Drive. The father was last seen wearing a grey shirt and a pair of blue pants, while Duncan Jr. and Nelson's mode of dress is unknown. They have not been heard from for the past 11 days. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of the 3 family members is being asked to contact the Marine Police at 876-948-1778, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Deputy leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, Desmond McKenzie, has hit back at the opposition People's National Party for comments about the national school bus system. PNP members Peter Bonding and Michael Phillips, who is the spokesman on transport, have expressed concern about the implementation of the bus system. Mr. Bonding in particular has been critical of the government's decision to import used school buses, describing them as old, retired and unsafe for students. The government has defended the system. Speaking at a JLP tour in St. Elizabeth today, Mr. Mackenzie added his voice to the matter.
I hear Peter Bunting, Michael Phillips, and Mark Golding criticized it. Ask Mark Golding, Michael Phillips, and Peter Bunting. Ask them which one of them picking ever take passenger bus to the school. And Bunting said, we have never seen him picking. Don't worry, we have seen him picking. We have the chauffeur driven and pick up to go to school. And here comes a program that they should all support. Instead of supporting the program, they want to talk about poor people picking our day in a bus.
Deputy Leader of the JLP, Desmond Mackenzie. Meanwhile, Transport Minister Darrell Vaz is to provide an update on the rural school bus program tomorrow. He has called a press conference for 11 a.m. CARICOM Chair Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has urged leaders in the region to collaborate on modern policies that will address gang-related activities in each nation. Dr. Holness made the statement at the opening of the 49th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of CARICOM in St. James yesterday. He was making the point that the region will not experience sustained prosperity with threats to its security.
Many Caribbean states, by virtue of our history and the kind of civilization which we wish to develop, would seem to categorize gangs as a social problem, a problem caused by alienation of youth, poverty, breakdown in social mores and values, and therefore the policy response should be a social response, one that treats crime and violence as a public health crisis. And this is so. There is no question that it is a social problem why 90% of persons involved in crime are males. And speaking for Jamaica, 90% of those who are victims of homicides are males. So yes, there is that strong social component.
Dr. Holness noted that while many nations have been approaching crime and violence as public health crises, governments must seek to implement strategies that consider the evolving strategies of criminals.
I believe our society and the way in which we think about crime and violence needs to evolve to accept and understand the evolved nature of the challenge we face. And the truth is that what we are now facing is the organization of violence. It is the organization of violence for profit. It is not merely street level, dispossessed, socially excluded youngsters. There is a level of intelligence, a level of resources, a level of organization that has been brought to crime, and violence is being used to support a profit motive. And my own view is that policy and jurisprudence needs to evolve to address this matter. The situation in Haiti is only an example that we should look at very carefully.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness. Meantime, Barbados' Prime Minister Mia Mottley has urged the CARICOM leaders to demonstrate the political will to democratize travel by sea. Speaking at the opening of the CARICOM meeting yesterday, Prime Minister Mottley emphasized the importance of intra-regional transport. She announced that 2 CARICOM member states are examining the acquisition of cargo planes to assist with the movement of goods within the region.
The bottom line is, however, that there are still too many gaps. And the major issue of logistics, I am happy to report that there are at least 2 CARICOM member states that are now in the process of looking to acquire cargo planes to help us overcome the very difficult prospect of the movement of goods within this region.
Ms. Mottley said as islands in the Caribbean Sea, member states have the ability to reach each other in good time and with cheaper fares through travel by sea.
If we cannot open up greater supply routes, if we can increase our domestic production, cognizant, however, that we are constantly at risk of the climate crisis, decimating that which we are trying to do in terms of open field agriculture, then we can begin to recognize that we do have the capacity to feed ourselves more. Equally, I anticipate that at this meeting at Montego Bay, we will have the presentation on the inter-island regional ferry from the private sector. And at this point, it is up to us to determine whether we have the political will to finally ensure that we can democratize travel through ships yet again in this region, knowing full well that with the federal maple and the federal palm, there were examples of it many decades ago, and that we have allowed ourselves to become purely at the mercy of air travel without recognizing that as islands in the Caribbean Sea, we have the ability to reach each other in good time and at cheaper fares than if we only use air to connect our region.
Former CARICOM Chair and Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley.
Transport Minister Darrell Vance said the rural school bus system is a win-win for the government, public transport operators and students. He made this statement during a press conference in Kingston this morning. His remarks come after the opposition People's National Party, PNP, criticized the bus system, citing issues with its implementation and possible effects on taxi operators. The PNP also claimed that the buses are old, retired and unsafe for students. This morning, the opposition called on the government to be transparent about the condition, inspection history, and long-term viability of the buses imported to be used to transport students. At today's press briefing, Mr. Vaz explained that vehicles in Jamaica's transport sector have an average age of 14 years, and the buses being imported from the United States are 8 to 10 years old. Mr. Vaz noted that since the introduction of the initiative, no public transport operator or association has made any complaints.
The government is mindful of this to the public transport operators. We are partnering with them to allow for them to be able to earn maximum. The opposition is trying to put a divide between the transport operators and the government. It's nonsensical, because the fact of the matter is that you have not heard one cry from any public passenger association or even the operators themselves, because they live it, they know it. And the fact is, if I can take out 28,000 students off of their routes so that they can take that much more adults paying full fare, then it is a win-win for both the government, the transport operators, the parents, the teachers, and the children.
Transport Minister Darrell Vaz. Meanwhile, President of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, Todd Ashton Newman, said while the bus system looks like a win-win, it is not, as public transport operators will lose.
It looks like a win-win, but it's not a win-win. How are you going to work with it? The operators, the private operators will lose from such a engagement of the school bus system. If I'm coming from Christiana and I used to take 20 students to Kendall College in the mornings, now with the school bus I might only take 6 students, so it's a loss. Of course, one will say we'll make up by taking more of the elder people. We have been doing that. So we're rating it's going to be a loss. Not as great as one would expect it to be, but yes, there'll be a loss. But as the minister said, we lose some, we gain some. The fact is, what we need from government is the 16%. What we also need is proper training and development. And of course, a loan window where we can acquire loan to retrofit our vehicles, so we can be on par with this new school bus system to provide students with a safe public transportation.
President of TOS, Edgerton Newman. Principal of Alphonsus Davis High in Clarendon, George Henry, says the government should implement a policy that allows school administrators to punish students who misbehave and requires their parents to pay a fine. He was speaking at the school's graduation ceremony recently. Mr. Henry said the measure might force parents to pay greater attention to the conduct of their children in school.
Minister, has come for government to implement a policy whereby when students misbehave badly, they should be punished by the school administrators and their parents be required to pay a monetary fine to the government's coffers. This might force parents to pay keen attention to their children's behavior.
The principal said during the school year, some students displayed poor behavior. He said many of the offending students lacked parental guidance.
The school witnessed a number of unfortunate episodes of concerned behavior, despite attempts by the members of our guidance and counseling team to assist in understanding such behaviors and to find the best solution for them. Breaches of the school's dress code, misuse and abuse of gadgets, to include cellular phones, refusal to do assigned work, including SBAs, unpunctuality, bullying, gambling, truancy, and other forms of indiscipline were evident among a number of students, especially those who lack close parental guidance and who were influenced by what has been taking place in the wider society.
Turning to school resource issues, Mr. Henry said there is a shortage of furniture and the need for a new school bus. He called for urgent action from Education Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon.
I have been calling on the Ministry of Education to bless us with additional classrooms. 4 ministers have served as Education Minister over the 14 years. Minister, you are now the 5th. Will you be that minister to break the spell? The shortage has forced us to ask different grades to remain at home whenever we have large external examinations. Minister, I have every confidence that you will be the minister to break that spell. The school was also battered and bruised by transportation challenges during the year. I am calling on anyone who is in the reach of my voice to see how best you can assist us. And this includes the minister. See how best you can assist us to get rid of that dilapidated, out of use, maybe I should say almost out of service bus.
Principal of the Alphonsus Davies High School in Clarendon, George Henry. Meantime, Minister of Education Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says additional infrastructure expansion works will be undertaken at the Alphonsus Davies High School in Clarendon in the near future. Her announcement comes after the school's principal made an appeal for infrastructure development at the institution. Dr. Morris-Dixon said this development will be done under a broader school improvement program being carried out island-wide. She said the ministry is looking at providing labs for different science subjects, an auto mechanics lab, 5 classrooms, a library, and most importantly, staff accommodation and restrooms for students and staff. The minister pointed out that the design work would be done during the upcoming school year and urged students and staff to cooperate with the ministry to expedite the project. Dr. Morris-Dixon said Alphonsus Davies High is on the government's top priority list because the institution is doing good things and her team wants to support them in that effort. The Southeast Regional Health Authority and the Jamaica Association of Local Government Officers, JALGO, are to meet with the Labour Ministry tomorrow to discuss outstanding salary payments for ambulance drivers. Some ambulance drivers from Kingston and St. Andrew upset about retroactive payments owed to them, and the upgrading of drivers' posts have been off the job since yesterday. As a result, some services have been affected, including nursing support at the Kingston Public Hospital, mental health services at the Kingston and St. Andrew Health Department, and operations at the National Chest Hospital. In a statement this afternoon, SERA said its hope that tomorrow's meeting will result in a timely and amicable resolution to the issues raised. JALGO's President Helene Davis-White also told RFM News that she expects the dispute will be settled and workers will resume normal operations. Chairman of CARICOM and Jamaica's Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has underscored the importance of engaging with the United States to restore preferential trade access while also strengthening ties with other global markets. Dr. Holness was responding strategically to shifting global trade dynamics in light of recent U.S. policy changes, including a 10% baseline tariff on CARICOM imports. He was addressing regional business leaders at a high-level engagement hosted by the CARICOM Private Sector Organization and the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica this morning under the theme, Strengthen CARICOM's Economic and Trade Resilience for Growth and Prosperity. The Prime Minister called for a coordinated regional strategy to navigate these emerging challenges.
Beyond our borders, we are also facing escalating external trade challenges. Recent changes in the U.S. trade policy, specifically the implementation of a 10% baseline tariff on all imports from CARICOM countries, Trinidad and Guyana may have a slightly elevated structure, represents a significant shift away from decades of preferential access under the Caribbean Basin Initiative. For Jamaica and many others, the CBI has been vital to competitiveness of our agricultural, light manufacturing, and food and beverage exports. Our response must include deepening engagement with the U.S. administration to advocate for the restoration of preferential access.
Yesterday, the CARICOM Prime Ministerial Subcommittee on External Trade Negotiations met to strategize a response to the America First trade policy, which imposes a 10% baseline tariff on CARICOM imports to the United States. Dr. Holness said there is need for a united response to the policy, which he noted represents a critical juncture in the region's trade and economic relationship with the U.S. With the 90-day pause on the imposition of the 10% tariff set to end tomorrow, July 9, CARICOM leaders are focused on mitigating any potential impact for regional exports to the U.S., which is their largest trading partner. Dr. Holness said Prime Minister of Barbados, Mia Mottley, who is the outgoing CARICOM chair, had written to the U.S. administration asking for reconsideration. The Office of the United States Trade Representative, in response, had indicated its readiness to engage the region to address its concerns.
And I want to assure members of the private sector here that as chairman of our external negotiation mechanism, and Ambassador McCook is the point person, I know that we are meeting with and lobbying with the United States on a regular basis, and that we have engaged the U.S. Trade Representative, and we are working on your behalf to get the best results.
CARICOM Chair, Prime Minister of Jamaica, Dr. Andrew Holness. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is probing the fatal shooting of two men during an alleged confrontation with police in Gravel Hill, Limehall, St. Anne this morning. Dead are 36-year-old Ricardo Hemmings, otherwise called Black Oil, Jr. and Chinmax, and 29-year-old Jamari Campbell, both of Jerusalem Mountain in Grange Hill, Westmoreland. Hemmings was wanted by the St. James Police for shooting and other criminal activities. Reported at about 4:10 a.m., the police went to a premises in Gravel Hill in search of Hemmings. Upon their arrival, lawmen were reportedly met with gunfire from Hemmings and Campbell. The police returned fire and both men were hit. They were taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. Police said a gun was seized following the incident. The Jamaica Hotel and Tours Association, JHTA, has expressed concern about the recent spate of killings in St. Anne, specifically the resort town of Ocho Rios. At the weekend, 4 men were murdered in the parish. One of the incidents occurred in Runaway Bay, one along Main Street in Ocho Rios, and a double murder in Parrytown, Ocho Rios. 3 of the deceased have been identified as 56-year-old painter Paul Brooks, 30-year-old warehouse assistant Lamar Lynch, both of Parrytown, and 53-year-old Gerald Small of Commodore St. Catherine. The police also seized 8 9mm rounds of ammunition in Parrytown on Saturday. Additionally, a 48-hour curfew was imposed in sections of Parrytown on Sunday. It will run until 6 o'clock this evening. Area chair for the GHTA Ocho Rios Runaway Bay chapter, Vanna Taylor, said while the tourism sector in St. Anne has not yet seen any direct effect of the murders, they remain a cause for concern.
We are concerned for our parish and our country that these incidents continue to occur to our people. So we are concerned about that, and we certainly would like to see peace and love. That's what we would like to see, peace and love, and we all love each other and respect each other more.
While noting that the police have been doing a good job in fighting crime, Ms. Taylor is stressing the need for more resources to be allocated to them.
We want to, highlight the police doing a tremendous job, and we'd also like to highlight that there are more resources needed for the police in St. Anne. Number one, we need more police, we need more cars, we need more equipment for them, and all of that. So more resources are what we are advocating for our JCF that does such a fantastic job for the citizens of St. Anne and Jamaica in general. We really, really appreciate what they do for us.
Area Chair for GHTA Ochre Sudhoibe, Chapter Vanna Taylor. 3 men were arrested after police seized 510 sticks of dynamite during an operation in Yala, St. Thomas yesterday. Reports from the Morants Bay Police said at about 1 p.m., lawmen were on operation in the area when a premises was searched and the explosives were found in a bag. The men were taken into custody. Their identities are being withheld pending further investigations. Regional media entity Loop News has expressed appreciation to readers and viewers for their support over the past decade. This as the media house was closed down with immediate effect today by its parent entity, Digicel. Loop News was launched in 2014 as a popular regional digital news outlet. Already, its website and social media handles are reflecting this closure, with content replaced by a goodbye notice. In the notice, Loop stated that after 11 years of proudly serving the Caribbean as a trusted media partner, today marks the end of operations. Loop said it's proud of what it has achieved and of the people who came on the journey. Loop said it reflects on over a decade of journalism and community impact. It is deeply grateful for the relationships built and the stories told. It said the decision marks the end of an era, and while it wasn't an easy choice, it believes it's the right one for this moment. Meantime, Digicel also announced today that it plans to wind down regional sports broadcaster Sportsmax by August 8. Sportsmax, founded in 2002, is home to a range of high-profile sporting content. Digicel said the move marks a strategic pivot away from consumer-facing content to focus more on enterprise solution and digital services under its business arm. Affected staff members were informed of the closure, and transition support is being provided in accordance with labor laws.